Hi there, Namaste. Welcome to our today's Hatha Yoga session with me, Naveen Sharma. Our today's session is going to be slightly different. We will be focusing more on deep stretches. That means we will try and hold different asanas from anywhere between 1 minute to 3 minutes. Now, that being said, the session works perfectly fine for beginners to intermediate practitioners. I will continue to give you the scale down options if you consider yourself as a beginner, and if you consider yourself as an intermediate practitioner, you will anyway have all the scale up options for you. Apart from that as well, whether you are a beginner or intermediate practitioner, whatever range we have between 1 to 3 minutes, you can always cut it down and hold it only to the point where you will feel comfortable. So let's now, without a further ado, go ahead for our session. Let us sit comfortably in Sukha Asana. Roll the shoulders behind, bring your hands in Chinna Mudra, gently close your eyes. Breathe in deep and breathe out slow. Consciously try and slow down your inhale and exhale. Observing the subtle changes within the body and mind every time you're inhaling, every time you're exhaling. And now let us repeat this affirmation in your mind for 3 times. I breathe in love and breathe out stress. On that positive note, let us bring palms together in Namaste. We'll invoke the energies with 3 Omkar chant. Inhale. And now starting to rub your palms, creating a good amount of warmth in your palms. Bringing your palms to your face, energizing yourself, and looking at your palms with a beautiful smile and a few blinks. All right, my dear friend, let's begin our session with warm-up. We'll start with shoulders first. For shoulders, we're going ahead for rotation. Bring your fingers to the shoulders, relax your elbows down. And now try and join your elbows together. If it happens, great. Otherwise, no problem. Then from there, raise your elbows up higher. Exhale, bring them down. Let's keep going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll reverse it now, back to front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax your arms. Breathe in and breathe out. Gently bring your soles together. We're going ahead for butterfly position. Hold your toes with your palms, keeping your back as straight as possible. And then start to move your knees up and down. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now from there, gently take your hands back, open the legs wide, relax yourself here, and preparing yourself for 90-90 stretch. Breathing in, breathing out, gently dropping your knees down to the right. Inhale, bring yourself to the center, pull the hip back. Exhale, moving your knees down to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Now from there, either you can take your legs forward straight or you can cross your legs. Let me show you what we are doing next. We are doing Shishupālasana. This is what you will do. Either you will take your right foot on the left palm, right knee on the right palm, and from there you will move. If this feels comfortable, you can give it a try to take your right foot to the left elbow and right knee to the right elbow, and then moving yourself side to side. The left leg can be straightened or you can keep it bent, whichever feels comfortable. Let's now go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then gently release your right leg down on the ground. Change the side. You can take your left foot in the right palm, left knee in the left palm. If it feels comfortable, try and take your foot and the knee to the elbows, interlocking your palms, back as straight as possible, and start to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gently release, crossing your legs. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Now gently bring yourself in a tabletop position. We'll go for cat and cow. Wrist exactly below the shoulders, knees exactly below the hips, toes pointed out. Inhale, gently arch your back. Exhale, round. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Take a deep breath, inhale for once. You can come back, sit in Vajrasana. Breathe in and breathe out. Now from here, quickly look at me what we will do next. We're going ahead for downward facing dog pedaling. You'll push the hips back, shoulders back, head in between your arms, and one by one, slowly you'll start to press your heels down. That's exactly what we are about to do. Let's take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, push the hips back, get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gently taking your knees down, take a deep breath, inhale there. And then exhale, slowly bring yourself up, come up and stand up. Wonderful. So today we don't have any sequence as such. We won't be doing any Surya Namaskar today. We'll directly dive into asanas. We'll do a lot more asanas today. Spending a lot more time as well in each asana so that we can really access that deep stretch from the muscles. The first one is going to be a forward bend, and this is your Uttanasana. So for the Uttanasana, let me show you first. If you find yourself as a beginner, you will bend your knees completely, abdomen to your thighs, and then you will hold your elbows with your palms. If you have been practicing, you can go ahead with your knees straight and then doing the same thing. When we start to get into this pose, we will hold this for fully 1 minute, accessing the deep stretches from the hamstring. Your thighs will be engaged. In case you feel it's becoming more in between, feel free to come out, or else I'll ask you once the 1 minute is done. Let's get started together. Inhale. Initially, all of us can bend the knees, push the hips back, and bending forward down. And as you continue to feel comfortable in the stretch, you will start to straighten the knees. Let's hold this for a minute. Breathing in and breathing out. Pull the kneecaps up, engaging your thighs. Bring your entire attention to the sensation from your back of your thighs, hamstring muscle. And now we have completed our 1 minute. Do not come immediately. Take your both the palms to the shin. Straighten your back first. Look down, inhale. Exhale out. And then slowly take your palms back on your thighs and then gently bring yourself up. Observe all the sensations throughout your hamstrings. Breathe in deep. Breathe out slow. Inhale. And exhale out. Let's go ahead for our next asana, which is going to be Trikonasana, triangle pose. For this one, we will open the legs wide. Now, when we do this pose, we will turn the right toe to the right. Left toe can be facing towards me. These are your front of the hips. Make sure they are faced towards me right now. Take your left palm to the left side of the hip. Pull the right kneecap up. Engage your right thigh. And then try and move sideways, not taking the chest facing to the ground, but keeping the chest facing to the side. Slowly start to lower yourself as much as your body allow. You can have your palm below the knee. You can even have it somewhere around the ankle, whichever feels comfortable. Now here we'll try and hold it for about a minute. In case it feels too much in between, you come back and take a rest. Breathing in and breathing out. Anytime you feel comfortable and you want to take your left arm up, feel free to do that. Observe the sensations from the side, right hamstring, right inner thigh, even from the outer hip of the left leg. Feel free to take a break if you feel the need. And now we have completed 1 minute. Slowly pull the right kneecap again and then gently start to bring yourself back. Turning the right toe pointed towards me. The left toe will be pointed to the left. Once again, just remember the chest needs to face side and not down. Take a deep breath, inhale. Pull the left kneecap up, engaging your thigh. And then let's get started for 1 minute of Trikonasana. Focus on your breath. If you feel comfortable, raise your right arm up. Feel free to stop or continue. Last 5 seconds. Now gently bringing yourself back up. Inhale. Exhale, turn your toes in, bringing your legs closer. Breathe in and breathe out. That was a side bend. Now let's go ahead for a forward bend one more time. This time with the legs open wide. What we're doing here is opening the legs wide, toes slightly in and heels slightly out. The primary goal of doing this is to keep the outer edge of your feet parallel. Once that's done, pull the kneecaps up, engage your thighs. Make sure you're already here. Now if you find yourself as a beginner, this is what you will be doing. You will take your palms on the shin, straightening the back and looking slightly forward. This should give you a good amount of stretch on the hamstring. But if you feel comfortable, then you will try and bend more forward, holding your elbows with your palms, head in between your arms. Choose the one that works best. We will hold this one as well for about a minute, but you can come out anytime you want to. Let's get started. Inhale. Exhale. Either palms on the shins, straighten the back, or lean forward down all the way. If your forearms are touching on the ground, keep your legs slightly closer. Let's stay here in this Parivrtta Trikonasana. Feel the sensations from your hamstring. Slow down your breath. It will help you go deeper into the stretch. And from here, slowly start to bring your palms to the thighs. First, look forward, inhale. Exhale out, and then gently bring yourself back up. Wonderful. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly bringing your legs closer. Take a deep breath, inhale there. Exhale out. And now from here, let us bring yourself down towards the mat. From here, we will be going ahead for an upper body stretch, and it will be again slightly deeper into our shoulders and upper back. We're going ahead for puppy pose. Look at the options first. You can go ahead all the way forward. If you want to scale it down, make sure your elbows are like forearms are down, and then you're trying to push the chest down towards the ground. This will make sure that you're in control and it is not going too deep. But if you feel comfortable, you can stretch your arms fully forward, trying to take the chest towards the ground. Right, so choose the one that works best. Again, this might be a little more because shoulders are mostly a little bit more tight in comparison to our hamstrings. You had a lot of leverage earlier to hold it for a minute. In case you feel it's becoming more, bring yourself out fast. Let's go ahead into this pose. We're trying to hold this for about a minute. We are in puppy pose. Breathe in deep, breathe out slow. Feel the opening from the upper back and the shoulders. Slow down your breath. And now slowly start to round your back. Lift your chest up, sliding your palms back. Very nicely done. Now from here we'll go ahead for a counter pose. This would have given great opening to the chest. Now you just want to counter it with the cat pose. Press your shoulders away from your ears, chest in, chin towards the chest. Let us stay here for another minute. Press your shoulder blades away from each other, chin down. Feel the stretch from your shoulder blades. Keep pressing your shoulder blades away from each other. Last 10 more seconds. Now gently relax. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's go for the hips now. Bring your right foot outside of your right palm and sliding your left leg back. You are already in the pose if you have come till here. This already is lizard pose, Uttana Prishthasana, but if it feels comfortable, you can take left forearm. You can also go for the right forearm only if it feels comfortable. Let's try and hold this for a minute. If you feel comfortable, lift the back knee up higher or else keep it down. We're trying to work on the right hip opening. Breathe in deep. Breathe out slow. Bring your attention to the breath. Focus on slowing it down. And then slowly bring yourself back on your palms. If you went all the way down on your forearms, taking your right leg back. Inhale deep. Exhale. Take the left foot outside of your left palm. Breathing in. And then slowly breathe out, getting yourself on your forearms if you feel comfortable. Holding it here for a minute. Inhale deep, exhale slow. Last 20 seconds. Three, two, and one. Gently bring yourself back on your palms. Taking your left leg back, take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hips back on your heels. Stretching your arms forward. Take your forehead down. Inhale. Exhale. And now from here, we'll go ahead and stretch our shoulder and lats muscle. So from here, in the Balasana, have your knees slightly wide and keep your hip on your heels as much as possible. Once you are into this position, take your right hand and move it to the left. See if you can get the right shoulder towards the ground. And then bring your left forearm in the front and try and stay here for the next 1 minute. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the stretch from the right shoulder, right palm facing up. Melt away all the stiffness from the right shoulder with each exhale. Now slowly bring your right hand back. Let us go ahead and take the left hand to the right for another minute. Feel the stretches from your left side of the shoulder this time. Be aware of your breath, consciously slowing it down. Now gently bringing your left leg back with inhale. So this was for our shoulders. Now we will start to stretch our lats muscle. This is how you will do it. You will move your both arms to the left, and then at the end, once you reach the maximum, and the maximum is not like you keep going to the other side. Your hip needs to be closer to the heels, and with that you can go ahead maximum. At the end, taking your right palm on the left palm and staying there. So this will start to give you stretch on the right side of your lats right now. Let's go for it. Breathe in. Breathing out, going to the left and let's stay here for a minute or whatever feels comfortable for you. Breathing in and out. Keep your head up. Last 20 seconds. And then gently bring yourself back. Time to go ahead for the other side and stretching the left side of our lats muscle. Moving your right arm to the right and then taking your left palm on top of your right. You can interlock and feel the stretch coming from left side of the lats. Breathe. Last 20 seconds to go. Slow down your breath. Three, two, and one. Gently bringing yourself back. Take a deep breath, inhale. And then exhale, lie down on your abdomen. Lie down on your abdomen. Then from here we'll go ahead for Saral Bhujangasana. Keep your elbows exactly below the shoulders. You can press your palms down or interlock, whichever feels comfortable. Legs will be comfortably apart. Feel the sensations from your lower back, eyes closed, chin slightly lower. Let's stay here for about a minute, breathing in and breathing out. Allow this pose to melt away all the tension from the lower back. Now slowly bring your forehead down on your palms, going for Makarasana for the next 5 breaths. Once you complete your 5 breaths, first we will go back into Balasana. Try to keep your knees closer or keep them apart, whichever feels comfortable. Arms can be straightened or you can bring your palms below the forehead. Let us stay here for the next 5 breaths. Gently lifting your head up and then slowly bring yourself back. Going ahead for a forward bend now, and the forward bend is Baddha Konasana. Bringing your soles together. Don't try to keep your heels closer to you quite a bit. Let it be comfortably away from the hips. And from here, take a deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, just melt away into this pose, leaning forward wherever you feel comfortable. Feel free to have your forearms down or your palms. Whatever helps you to be here for about a minute, also getting you to some deep stretches. Let's go for that range and staying here. Feel the opening through the hip, inner thighs. Slow down your breath. No force to get deeper into the pose, as much as you feel comfortable with a little bit of stretch. Now we have completed 1 minute. Slowly start to bring yourself back up. Inhale. Exhale, gently bringing your legs closer for once. Breathe in and breathe out, taking your legs to one side. Now we'll go ahead for Ardha Supta Virasana. From here, let us start to bend your right knee and try and take your right heel to the outside of your right hip. If it feels too much on your knee, you need to elevate your hip. If you have a yoga block or a hard cushion, just sit on that and it will automatically reduce the pressure on your knee. Otherwise, let it be as it is. Now from here, look at the options. You can just be on your palms, fingers pointed back, or even in the front, whichever feels comfortable. Or you can go deeper by taking your forearms on the ground. This is level 2. If you still feel comfortable, you can go for level 3, and from here you can even explore level 4, wherein you can bend your left leg. Any of the pose, any of the level that feels comfortable to you, get into that and stay here for about a minute. Let's stay here, breathing in and breathing out, palms facing up. Gently close your eyes. Inhale deep, exhale slow. Feel all the stretches coming from right side of your thigh. And then slowly straighten your left leg if you were bending your left leg also. Bringing yourself on your forearms first and then on your palms if you went all the way down. Now allow your right leg to get straightened slowly. Move your right knee side to side just to release any tension. And now take the left leg to the left. The same thing can be on your palms, on your forearms. You can even lie down on your back, and at the end you can also bend your right knee. Let's stay here for a minute, any of the levels that feels comfortable to you. Feel the stretch this time from left side of your thigh. Breathe in deep, breathe out slow, observing all the subtle changes to your left thigh. And now from there, you can slowly bring yourself back, either from here or you can come back on your palms first and then release your leg. Taking a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Going ahead for Supta Trikonasana. This one will go slightly longer for about 3 minutes. I need you to keep your soles together, allow the knees to fall down. If you have yoga blocks and if you feel it is going to create a lot of challenge, you can have the yoga blocks below the thighs. You can even get the pillows to get below your thighs. Whatever feels comfortable. Get yourself into this position. I'm setting the timer for 3 minutes. If it becomes too much in between, bring your legs back, stay there for some time and again open it. Let's meditate in this pose, focusing on our abdominal region, especially the abdominal wall moving up and down. Be aware of the movement of your abdominal wall, how it's moving up with each inhale, how it's moving down with each exhale. Observe the changes happening to the lower back, to your inner thighs, groins, knees. One and a half minutes done, 1.5 to go. Feel free to bring yourself back anytime you want. Observe how the tension is melting away from our overall hip region, creating a lot of space. Last 10 seconds. Now gently take the support with your hands. Look forward. Start to bring your legs closer to each other with the support of your hands. And now bringing your head back, take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale from there, hug your knees into Apanasana for a minute. This will help you feel comfortable on your low back. Feel the lower back becoming more and more relaxed. Last 5. And now gently relaxing your feet down. From here we'll go ahead for Setu Bandhasana. Press your feet on the ground. Start to lift your hip as high as possible. If you feel comfortable, take your hands over the head or by the side of your hip, whichever feels comfortable. Let us stay here for 1 minute. Engage your glute muscles by contracting it. This one is more for strengthening, less than stretching. We're working on glute strengthening, lower back strengthening. Last 10 seconds. And then gently bring your hips down. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale out. Let's go ahead for a twist. Taking your right leg on the left leg. Moving your hip more towards the right side. Open your arms by the side and allow your knees to move down to the left side. Let us stay here for the next 5 breaths. Counting internally, eyes closed. As you complete your 5, slowly bring yourself back. Taking your left leg, crossing your right, moving the hip a little bit to the left. Allow your knees to move down to the right side and look to the left. Count for 5. Once you're done with 5, slowly bring yourself back. We will lie down in Savasana, opening the legs shoulder width apart, hands by the side of our body, palms facing up. Let us deepen the relaxation within the body and mind with humming sound for the next 2 minutes. Inhale. Now you can stop humming, start to observe deep relaxation within the body and mind. Observe the deep relaxation within the body and mind. And now slowly start to bring yourself back to the body consciousness. Start to move your fingers, your toes. Bringing your legs closer. If you feel comfortable, interlock your palms, stretch the arms over the head. Gently bending your knees, taking a turn to the side. Make sure to give support to your head. Take the support with your palms, come back, sit in a comfortable position. Let us reflect upon all of our experiences from this session. And now let us settle down the energies with Omkar Shanti. Bring your palms together in Namaste. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Start rubbing your palms, creating a good amount of warmth in your palms. Bringing your palms to your face, energizing yourself. Now looking at your palms with a beautiful smile and a few blinks. Alright, my dear friend, here we come to the end of our today's session. It was slightly different than our other Hatha Yoga sessions. It was more like a restorative yoga. Though in your restorative yoga you end up using a lot of props. But the entire idea of this entire session was to give you deep stretch and help you feel relaxed. And I'm hoping that you are feeling relaxed right now. Do let us know how did you find this session on our Facebook community or on our Instagram profile. The Facebook community is Stronger Together with Cult Home and the Instagram profile is Cult at Home. I will see you in my next session very soon with a lot more energy. Until then, you take care. Bye-bye. Namaste.
For more workout videos, download the CultFit app now and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. We are Cult.